To the show now. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you, John. And I have
Carol
to say, I am a huge fan of your hockey.
Did you call me John?
Oh, Carol, it is great to see you, always.
It's lovely to be here. Thank you.
Very nice to see you.
Thank you for being nice to me as well. I appreciate that. I do.
Now, this is a complete change of direction. A new novel, James. Oh. And it's a romance. It's got a bit of old school kind of Hollywood glamour in it. It's an exotic location, which we all need right now. Now then, tell us a little bit more about it and how it came about.
Well, first of all, it came about because I met a publishing agent who said, would you like to write a book? But I didn't think I could. So basically he said, well, why don't you tell me the kind of things that you would write about? And I said, well, glamour, as you said, Alex, romance, movie stars, wonderful locations, all that kind of thing. But I wouldn't want to write a book that was straightforward. It would have to have red herrings and that kind of thing in it.
Yeah.
So he said, well, do me a draft. And before I knew it, I was writing a book that HarperCollins had commissioned. And it's really strange because when you write a book, you think, oh, that's it done. Here you go, HarperCollins. But that's just the beginning. So I worked very closely with the most brilliant editor in the world, Kate Bradley, who advised me as we went through, suggested things. But you become very, very protective of your characters. They almost become your best friends. You know what they would say, you know what they wouldn't, you know how they would dress. And I made my main character, an Irish lady called Shauna, the same age as me, so that I could talk knowledgeably about places I'd been and what they looked like when I was there and the music that was around in those days, that kind of thing. But it was the most wonderful, wonderful experience.
You can tell. Your face is lit up completely talking about it.
It's so exciting when you see your characters come to life, and there's nothing more exciting than an unleashed imagination, and you can take your characters anywhere you want them to go, and they can be anyone that you want them to be as well.
Now, between us and the viewers, and nobody will say a thing, but has your own relationship because, you know, he's like, you didn't talk about it, did you?
No.
I mean, it's been going for a while, I know that.
Yes, yes, you do.
Oh, you should see him. Has your own relationship inspired this romance, do you think?
Not in the slightest, Al. My relationship is straightforward. This one isn't. There are red herrings that take you here, there and everywhere. Lots of plots, lots of turns and twists in this tale.
But it's the really feeling of falling in love, Carol, must have lifted you to a point where you could write about it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the answer we wanted.
Is this giving you a bit of a flavour for the, you know, for the writing side of things?
Absolutely, absolutely. I've already started book number 2.
Have you?
Yes, and it's a bit different. There's one of the characters from the first book in the second book, but the second book can stand alone. And she's feisty. She's got a lot to say.
Well, this is the thing. When it's turned into a film, now this first one, you'll need somebody dark, good-looking, you know, to play the main character. We had a little audition tape sent to us, and we would, you know, we just would like to know what you'd think about this. OK, here we go.
Ta omol laga chanon axia. Then boruma na ingi thume tis tateroti tatus.
Very good,
You
very
have
good.
got the part, James. You don't need to do anything else.
I mean, I remember it from like 15 years ago.
Oh, my goodness. That was on the island, wasn't it? 2012, yeah.
Yeah, not 15 years. Yeah, I mean, I'm up for it if you're making to a movie.
Absolutely.